Alex Morgan, 2 years ago was just a little girl playing soccer somewhere, and in the last 2 months is forget about it. Your whole life blew up, right?
It kind of did. Yeah, it's been a whirlwind.
A whirlwind for sure. And were you and Hope Solo on Letterman or something?
Hope was on Letterman. All of us were on Today's Show and Good Morning America, and me and Hope have done a lot together. Yesterday, we shot 2 commercials yesterday in Bristol for ESPN and New York City.
In Bristol, Connecticut?
Yes, that's where ESPN.
The headquarters.
Yeah,
All
that's where
right.
ESPN is.
Is it like a funny ESPN commercial? They have some really good commercials.
Well, it's supposed to be funny, but we'll see.
Great.
Last time they shot an ESPN commercial, Alex and Hope, this is what happened.
I'm Hope Solo, goalkeeper for your USA team.
And I'm Alex Morgan, forward number 13 for the U.S. Women's National Team.
Here we are, walking the halls of ESPN in Bristol, Connecticut.
No sleep, but we're all smiles.
48 hours strong. Anyways, this
Is
Sports Center.
Nation. Yeah.
Which one messed it up?
I would say Hope messed that up.
You
It
would
was
say
supposed
Hope.
to be Sports Nation.
Right. Hold on a second. Alex Morgan has a caller from Batavia. Wake up, Maggie, I think. Go ahead, honey. Maggie? It's a little girl, Maggie. Is it a little...
I was wondering what advice you would give to an 11-year-old girl that wanted to be on the women's national team.
Wow.
You know how you get to Carnegie Hall, honey? Practice, practice, practice. But here's Alex Morgan.
I definitely say a lot of practice to help make it perfect, which it's never going to be, but continue working hard and, keep working hard even when no one's watching. That's the most important. Get out there every day and do the extra work that no one else is doing.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Aww.
Thank you.
You're welcome, honey.
welcome.
Good luck.
So cute.
Good luck. Oops, 11 years old. They're working on getting on the national team.
Yeah.
I wasn't even playing soccer then.
What
No.
age did you
See
start
that?
playing soccer? 14 or something?
Well, I was playing my whole life, but competitively, 14.
Wow.
Yeah, 11 years old. See, that's the problem with sports, honey. I'm not a big sports dude at all. I bet on sports. I'm actually a degenerate gambler. I bet on all sports except I might have had something on, actually, the women's game. But I just don't, as soon as you guys blew up, now you got a little, this was the biggest ever, I think, for ladies soccer. Brandy Chastain was one thing. That was something. But I think this was way bigger even because of how the team progressed, how exciting it was, with Abby's headers. And by the way, I'm sure you've heard the story. Most of us weren't watching ladies soccer, but we did. And it was, I ran into guys, real sports guys, at my poker game, actually, that said, I wouldn't watch that crap. And then went, man, I couldn't, that it was actually the Brazil game that made everybody crazy. And they go, it was the most exciting thing I've ever seen, no matter what sport it was. So, and you in the, I can't remember if it was the final game or one, you made a couple beautiful, I call them dekes in hockey, a couple dekes and beautiful passes to the header. That's really talented, cool stuff. It's amazing. Now, though, 11-year-olds want to be on that team.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's great that we're turning heads, and I think that we've always inspired, younger girls, but now we're also turning heads of, men and also boys who only grew up watching the MLS and European soccer. Now they're watching the women's national team, and it's great to see the attention that I'd say we deserve.
And girls soccer deserves so much credit because I was an exchange student to Italy when I was in 11th grade, and I fell in love with soccer then, the European
in
stuff.
Italy.
But this was the first time, admittedly, that I ever really got into women's soccer, was watching you guys in Germany, and the game's a little different, and it's more exciting when you guys play. It really legitimately is. They attack. They do, whereas the men, it seems like they sit back and wait and pick their spots. Am I way off, or do you think that's true?
I don't think you're way off. You studied in Italy, so I think your football.
He knows his football.
Yeah.
Calcio. The women, man, they're constantly on the attack. It's so exciting to watch them play.
Thank you.
That tough-looking dude in there, that's not your dad. He looked so young. Not that guy.
That
Not
is
him. Not him. I can't see the guy now. Was that her dad?
No.
Who was that other
Stop
cat?
trying to bring him in. Stop it.
Well, you know I want to talk to your daddy, but you don't want to. I respect. But you're making a mistake.
Oh.
She'll let me talk to your daddy. He would enjoy it. But listen, it's tough to talk to you because I'm the strangest guy you're going to have an interview with because I have estrogen. You might notice I have man boobs. And I'm also sort of a feminist. I'm serious about this. You're young, probably not involved with the politics at all. But for instance, one day we get these bits, funny bits, serviced to us by a national joke company. And during your run...
For listeners, you made the quote when you said funny.
Thank you.
Okay.
But anyway, we got this bit about women's soccer and men not liking it and Hope Solo being all hot. And in the bit it said, even though you're the only good-looking girl on the team. And I'm the only guy that gets pissed at this, and I'm a loser when I do because men are dudes. And that really aggravates me that, you have to be pretty, and you are pretty. See, that's the thing. You get to be the pretty girl. But it just bothers me that the girls that aren't pretty don't get the recognition to be great athletes, and it has to be looked down upon. I know you can't address this, but I'm the guy that gets pissed off, and I'm like I'm the minority by a mile. But do you understand what I'm saying?
I mean, I'd say our entire team is pretty good looking.
Me too.
So, yeah.
But I'm an old guy. You're all hot.
Thank you.
All hot.
But I mean, that's true
Men.
with all women's sports. It's unfortunate.
It bothers me, especially the soccer, because once again, I usually, be honest with you, make fun of the whole game, not women's soccer. Soccer. I mean, it is easy to make fun of if you're a football fan because of the rules itself. The fact that we don't know what time it is. All these things that probably started who knows when.
He's confused by the count up versus the count down.
No.
We fight with him a lot on soccer.
Yeah.
No. Not
It's
that.
the injury time.
Not that.
Wease has a problem with
exactly.
that. Which I go the other way. Like I sort of.
Well, the
I don't know if I
injury
love
time is
the-
what saved us in the
I understand.
quarterfinals.
Yeah.
No, I understand, but I'm talking about at the end, and when the referee has to tell you when the game's over. No,
Yeah,
that happens, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Well, you got to admit it's the only sport that does that. And I'm not saying. I mean, I have friends. One of them's Portuguese, so he's crazy about the soccer. And I've seen these guys that are supposed to be. Pele played here. You know about. Well, that was probably before she was born, even. But they brought Pele here, and was supposed to fill the stands. It didn't, and things happen. You guys are filling the stands.
We're trying, definitely. I mean,
When's the game, by the way? You're here.
yeah, we have
tonight?
a game Sunday night, 6 p.m. I believe it's 6 p.m. It's our Project Pink game. We'll be wearing pink uniforms.
For breast cancer?
Yes, to raise awareness, and we're actually raffling off the shirts off our back after the
Nice.
game.
Oh, raffling them or auctioning? Do you know? Because there's a big difference.
I'm pretty sure we're raffling.
Too bad.
I know. Auctioning it might go a little bit more.
But no, they would. And if they could get a good charity, well, they do have the charity. Man, if they auctioned, they could get a lot of money for
AJ,
certain
are you listening?
shirts.
Auctioning.
No, it's just an idea. It's just an idea that I've been involved with a lot of auctions. Hold on a second. You wouldn't believe this, but young Maggie's back.
Oh.
Aw.
And by the way, when Maggie was on the phone, I sang a song to her that is older than her mommy, probably.
That's true.
I didn't know it was a little girl. Wake up, Maggie. Maggie?
Okay.
Hi, Maggie.
Hi. Okay, I wanted to tell you, Alex, that I have your half-drinking water bottle from the rally in Rochester.
And what did she say?
She has her a drinking
That's what I
water
thought she
bottle.
said.
Yeah.
Well, how did you get that,
A little
Maggie?
stalkerish, Maggie.
Well, after, when everybody cleared out, they were raffling tickets for the game that night, and me and my dad, we already had tickets, but our friend's mom, she couldn't go, so we were trying to get tickets, but we noticed that all of the players' water bottles that were there were still there, and we asked the security guard if we could take them, so I took Alex's.
Does it have your name? Is your name on it? Obviously.
I don't know.
How does she
Is
know
my
it's
name on
yours?
it, Maggie?
No, it just, I knew because of this, it was under the seat you sat in.
Oh.
Makes sense.
Ah,
Makes
And I'm
sense.
okay.
I'm hoping
Well,
I can
find
get
me
it
and I'll
signed
sign
on
that water
Sunday.
bottle for you.
Yeah, come to the game.
Ooh.
Come to the game Sunday night, and she'll sign it for you.
Yeah, I'm going. I'm hoping I'll get it signed.
Okay, honey. Good. How's your soccer game going?
Good?
Okay.
What position do you play?
What?
What position do you play?
I'm in U12 right now.
That's a good position. I like that position. Yeah, I don't want to get to positions. Let me hang up before I get nasty.
All right.
Not on Maggie.
Okay.
I love you, honey.
Bye, Maggie. Again. Bye.
Yeah. We'll
This
ask her about the
Sunday.
position when she
See you
calls
in
back
5
in 10
more
minutes.
minutes.
Yeah.
This Sunday is a big game for them too because I think all they need is a tie and they're in the championship game guaranteed and hosted. I think right? Am I wrong about that?
Yes, hosted. Hopefully, if we tie or
They
win,
need a tie.
August 27th.
Here, though. Because
Here.
do you play
Yeah,
in
Salem
Buffalo and
Stadium.
here? Is that how it works?
So we train in Buffalo, live in Buffalo, and we play our games at Salem Stadium.
Oh, I thought they had something. None of them are in Buffalo.
No, none of them.
Just train there.
Mm-hmm.
At the hot dog guy. You know the hot dog guy?
Yes,
You guys
I
get to
do.
meet this guy?
Joe Salem, yeah, he makes some real good hot dogs.
Must be a big soccer fan, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, his daughter plays and is on the team, and
Is on what team? Yours?
Yeah,
Oh, my God. Do we know that?
I didn't know that actually.
The hot dog dude's daughter's on your team?
his name's Joe.
I go hot dog guy. It's all right. I'm trying to see. I'm giving him a play because this is a pretty big hot dog town.
It is.
You've heard about
I
it.
have.
We got dogs.
I've heard.
We're famous for dogs, and this guy's got chutzpah. I was going to say balls. He's got chutzpah coming to Rochester with hot dogs and naming the stadium. That's pretty.
Salem Stadium.
Yeah.
That's right.
And the young Salem girls on the team.
She is.
All right.
Alex, where you're from in California, do you have two different types of hot dogs the way they do here?
Yeah. See, we're
We
dogs.
have red and white hot dogs here. Have you noticed that yet?
No.
And nowhere else, man, because I'm from Ohio. I'm not from here either. That's so weird to me. You order a hot dog at the ballpark or something, they'll ask you red or white.
That's right.
I don't know what the difference is to this day.
I'm pretty sure a hot dog's just a hot dog in California.
Same in Ohio.
Now listen, Alex. People in the past, like I remember that chick Mia Hamm, ends up with like Garchapera, right? You know this. Which Yankee are you dating right now? Come on.
None right now.
Not yet.
I'm dating a Seattle Sounder.
Well, close.
Yeah.
What, is that soccer? I don't know.
That's soccer. That's MLS.
That's nice. That's nice. Where's he from originally?
San Diego.
San Diego.
Yes.
Now, did you meet him? How'd you meet him?
We met in college at Cal Berkeley.
At Berkeley.
Yeah.
Oh, so you've been dating since college?
Yeah.
All right. So
Quite
boy,
a
was
few
he,
years.
So how did he come to any? Did he get to go overseas with you for any of those games?
I wish.
He didn't.
Nah, he
But-
had his own work to do.
So what kind of what kind of phone calls? You got to tell me what he said after you were so. I'm seriously, when you passed over to, I mean, you were phenomenal. He must have called and said, "Honey, I can't believe what's happening to you."
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, this entire month so far has been a little crazy and a whirlwind, like I told you before. But definitely before the games, gave me some inspiring speeches, and after the games, helped me out a little bit, especially after the Japan game.
At what time this morning will we get to see the Waka Waka dance?
Oh man, the Waka Waka.
Is that something you made up, or is that something I'm supposed to know about?
Well, it's a song by Shakira, and every pregame in the locker room we'd dance to Waka Waka, and I kind
Really?
of made up this dance, and we do it before every game, or used to.
And you were the youngest. You're the youngest player on the team,
I am.
and did phenomenal. Mike.
Yeah, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Not too bad. I wanted to know if it's like other sports. I mean, do they talk a lot of trash on the field to
Good
each
question.
other? And I mean, maybe the foreign teams they play. I mean, do they talk trash where these girls don't even know what they're saying? You know?
I think it depends on the player. I, personally don't talk any smack on the field. I just try and play my own game. But there's definitely girls out there who will show you by their physicality or their words how they're feeling about you. And sometimes it's in a language you don't quite know.
I just thought that would be quite interesting to know because they're so aggressive and so competitive that I think that sometimes maybe they might get carried away.
Did you watch the games, Mike?
I watched a couple of the games, yeah.
Did you watch women's soccer before those?
No, not really. I'll tell you, it sparked some interest because it's a lot more fast-paced than what I thought it would be.
Yeah, you're not kidding. It was more fast-paced than I thought soccer was.
Yeah,
no less.
for sure.
It would have been because
I grew up with kids playing lacrosse, boys, and then to go and watch girls lacrosse was like, it was a sleeper.
All right, bro. Thanks for calling, Mikey.
All All right, have a great day.
Yeah, I swear to God, it is something about soccer. What he just said about the lacrosse, I swear to God, I'm a big NBA fan. When I watch WNBA, I hate to say it, but I swear it just seems a little slower. Watching the girls' soccer, I swear it seems faster than the dudes. It's more exciting. I know I already did that rap, but just saying.
I like that.
Just saying.
I like Polly.
She likes ball.
Speaking of Polly, she was on a team once called Polly.
Is that right?
I was?
Or Pally?
Oh, Pally.
Pally.
Where was
Pally
that?
I thought it was
Blues.
Polly. I read it online.
Well, you wish it was. But that was in L.A.
She's Team Polly, see?
So where is Diamond Bar?
That's a good question.
That says that's where you're from.
Yeah,
Not true?
that's L.A. County, inland a little bit.
Oh, your daddy's a filmmaker, I bet you. Your daddy's in Hollywood.
No.
I'm just saying it to try and get him in here.
He owns a construction company.
Whoa.
But,
Very nice.
yeah, it's inland a little bit, about 20 minutes away from Disneyland,
So you spent your
happiest
childhood.
place on earth.
You spent your childhood all the time.
Definitely.
And do you spend much time in L.A.?
I
It's a
try,
Viper
but not
room,
enough. I mean,
when you became 21, because what are you, 22?
I'm 22.
When you were 21, did you bust down to L.A. and rub shoulders with Paris Hilton and the Kardashians?
No,
bet
I've
you the-
yet to do that.
Well, I'll tell you what. I am positive, without that, they're dying to meet you.
I'm sure.
You don't think? Seriously.
I doubt they watch the games.
You serious?
Yeah.
You might be right. You might be right.
They're in their own world.
I know, but I'm telling you that women, I'm trying to remember what woman, a movie star, a TV star woman, said they were dying to meet a bunch of you guys. And I would think that Kim Kardashian, I mean, I'm not a fan of any of these people, but they want to meet someone like you that is beautiful and attained a world-class level of talent. I mean, we're talking world action here. You were
Yeah.
on the world stage kicking it.
I mean, I'm still pretty serious about my sport, though. I don't want to get in that party scene in LA.
Good.
That's not me.
Gretchen,
Yeah.
maybe you'll teach them how to get straight.
I hope.
Gretchen,
Yeah.
you're in Maine?
Yes, I am.
What you doing calling over here, woman?
Well, I saw on Twitter she was going to be on, and I'm at work, so I turned the radio on.
Oh, turn the radio on. You're in Maine.
Yeah. Well, iHeartRadio.
iHeartRadio, baby. So are you a friend of Alex's?
I'm not. I'm a
New
follower
friends.
on Twitter.
Hey, Gretchen.
On Twitter. How many
Hi.
followers you got?
Oh, 215,000?
Watch this. How many did you have before the World Cup?
10,000?
Wow, that's a lot in itself. So you follow her on Twitter, Sister Gretchen. Have you ever spoke to her before?
No, I haven't. I've tweeted, but no retweets.
Well, how many?
Very busy.
She's got 200,000 and change followers. Who's she answering? That would be impossible.
Yeah, not me.
So now you have a conversation. Go ahead.
Hi, Alex.
What's up, Gretchen? Thanks for following me.
Yeah, I watched you play against the Boston Breakers a couple weeks ago, and you were amazing. And I'm 26, and I've never watched soccer until now.
Huh. How'd that happen?
I don't know. I was homesick, and my husband made me watch it, and I was like, can we please turn the channel? And he wouldn't let me, and I got hooked.
Isn't that funny, Alex?
Awesome.
Reverse. The old man was watching.
Yeah.
She won. And then, hold on, I want to make sure I got this right. So you watched the ladies in the World Cup, and then you went to a game.
I've actually been to 2 games now.
Wow. Which games
Yeah.
have you been to? You went to our game against Boston, or you watched it on TV?
No, we went to the Boston Breakers game when you played like 3 weeks ago, and then
Okay.
we went to the Magic Jack game this past weekend.
Oh, wow.
You saw
now
Abby-
you're diehard fans.
Did Abby
Yeah.
play?
Abby did play.
She played.
A little too rough.
Like,
Yeah, I got pictures of both our headers. Pretty cool.
she had some headers at the game there in Boston?
Yeah, 2 of them.
Does Abby ever score with her leg?
Not in the past year.
Is there anything else, Sister Gretchen? Because I'm going to move, but I will give you all the time you want.
I don't know that I need that much time. I
right.
was just wondering
Gee.
how you're going to work on not getting burnt out, because you guys seem to be all over the place.
All right, well, you can listen on the iHeartRadio.
So yes, getting a little burnt out, but that's part of it. I mean, we signed up for this, and I want to continue making soccer my priority. That's number one for me, and it will be. But I love this stuff right now, and hopefully, I continue to love it. But it is difficult getting 4 hours of sleep sometimes or less.
And I would like to say, as someone that will never have the opportunity to live this sort of lifestyle, that at 22, when this is hit you in the head, you ain't getting burned out. Give her a few minutes. I mean, I would think that your adrenaline and your energy, and I mean, let's be real here. A dream just hit you in the face. And, of course, you worked for it. This is not, once again, let me bring back the Kardashians and a million other. Snooki, for crying. This is not Snooki or the Kardashians. This is a girl that worked since a kid to get to this place and then performed on the world stage and did it. So let her enjoy. And I don't think, just my opinion, burned out. It might happen at some. Peter, Pumpkin Eater.
Hey, good morning, Wease. I don't know if you remember me. I called in about a week and a half ago, and you gave me about a good 5 minutes to do a little advertisement for the Flash. Actually, I'm sitting here at work, and that was my daughter Maggie that called in.
Right.
So,
now I got the whole friggin' family.
But
What time's your old lady calling in?
I just wanted to give a plug for the Flash. You know, I know you're a big Rochester guy. You're always plugging local restaurants, the local scene. This is an amazing product we have right here in our town. We quite possibly have the best team of women's soccer players in the world right here in our backyard. It's extremely reasonable ticket. We've got to go support these girls or we're going to lose this. The WPS is, in a very precarious situation right now. They need to start making some money. And this is great entertainment, and you will not see better soccer anywhere in the world.
Bro, what part of the team do you own?
I don't. We're a soccer nut family. I coach varsity. I coach 19-year-old girls, 12-year-old girls. All three of my girls play, and my daughter Maggie is just Alex is her hero, absolute hero. And she
does she follow her on Twitter?
No, she doesn't. But my wife does as of a few days ago. But Maggie will. But these girls are amazing, and it's just you're 20 feet from the best players in the world. We have Canada's all-time leading scorer. We have Sweden's captain.
Wait a minute, we have the Brazil lady.
New Zealand. Oh, Marta. I mean, it's amazing. And Alex is just an amazing player. And Alex, you're an absolute inspiration to every girl I coach. They're just absolute. And, you're talking about that woman that was just on about her husband being a soccer fan.
Yeah.
My nephew, who's 11 years old, he's an all-star baseball player, cannot stop watching soccer now. He came to the game with us last week. He's coming Sunday. It's cute. He said to me the other day, he goes, his first name is Alex. So he said, if we get married, we'll both be named Alex Canty.
Oy. Yeah, but how do you know if dudes are going to look at Alex or to see the game?
Well, there's probably a little of both, but is that a bad thing?
No.
God forbid they get to like soccer a little bit.
Amen, my brother. Amen.
The Pink Princess.
Oh, man.
Is that you?
I guess.
Princess?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, let me say
Don't repeat that.
Good call, Peter.
All right, take it easy.
Thanks, Peter.
I will say, not that anybody, for those of you because there's a lot, you do look like a little movie star. You are way prettier. I thought you were hot on the TV. You are. This girl's, holy moly. You a little movie star looking thing.
Oh, gosh.
You got, I'm writing you down. Keep that picture. But by the way, we take a picture of everybody that comes in this studio. It goes on the rundown. These one, you got to mark this because,
that's a big one.
8 years from now when she's starring with Mila Kunis in The Pink Swan, you'll
The
be
Pink Swan. You were waiting for that.
No, that just came in my head, I swear to God.
So you have done some commercials. Any aspirations to do any acting after or during soccer?
I'm so bad at acting, it's ridiculous.
Really?
I'm so bad.
You're in.
And I'm
You're pretending to like
horrible-
Paulie. I thought that was really
I'm
good.
horrible at lying, everything, but I do have one thing set up in the next few months.
Okay.
Are you going to tell us or are you going to keep it?
I don't know if I'm able to say, but some sort of TV show, maybe a little cameo.
Wow.
Oh, cute.
Great.
Very
Cute.
Cool. Can I ask a question? You guys have the Olympics next summer. Is it going to be the same team we saw in the World Cup?
I don't think it'll be the exact same team. We definitely have to go through the process again, and I don't have a set spot on the roster right now, but that roster will be announced a few months before, and I mean, hopefully it's similar, and hopefully I'm on it again, and I want to show myself to the world again.
So you have to go to a tough tryout? Is that how it's going to work?
We're continually trying out. We're never officially on the team until that roster is announced.
Oh, but so in other words, though, I mean, your team that you're playing right now, professional soccer, they can just pick you off the team. You don't have to go do anything physically for the Olympic team. They see you. I mean, like you said, when you play.
Yeah, so
Sunday,
we go to camps, but it's not specifically tryouts. So we have week-long, 2-week-long, 3-week-long camps, and play some some teams are actually playing Canada in September. I think it's the 17th and the 23rd. We're playing in Kansas City and Portland. We play Canada.
By the way, let me ask you this. When you play at the Hot Dog Stadium, when you play your other away games, how does our how does our crowd compare to the bigger cities for ladies soccer?
Rochester is such a soccer city. I love
That's what
it.
I want to hear.
And I mean, it's probably a lot to do with Abby Wambach.
Sure.
But, there's so many people screaming in those stands. And right when we came back, that Wednesday game, we had a sold-out crowd.
I know.
That was awesome. So
Bro, they were scalping tickets. People were. I want to tell you something. I got this radio show, and I used to be a concert promoter. So one of the worst things that happens to me is people bug me for tickets always for concerts.
Mm-hmm.
That ticket was one of the hardest. It actually came down at the end. That was the hardest ticket that I've seen around in decades.
Really?
Yeah. People, big people. By the way, I was out of it, so this was really good. I just got to watch people looking for tickets. But I saw big shot people that couldn't get, guys that own car dealerships and stuff, couldn't get tickets.
Well, they can
That's
get
a big
tickets
deal.
now for Sunday's game.
Okay, now because of Alex's Twitter, a call from Jersey.
Oh.
Sister Kayla.
Yes.
What's up, honey?
I'm just calling to tell Alex that I'm like a huge fan of her and Hope Solo, and you guys inspire me on the soccer field.
How old are you, honey?
15.
15. And you're listening on iHeartRadio?
Yes.
Oh, by the way, if you go to Wease.com on your computer, you can see Alex. You can see her right here, sitting there.
Really?
Yeah, right over there. Wave. You can wave. Wease.com, you can stream it, hear her, and you can see her. Do you have a question, Sister Kayla? Never mind. Let me ask you this. Do you know where your name came from?
No.
You might want to look it up. I don't want to say anything. I got to get out of here. But are your parents hippies?
No.
What nationality?
Irish.
Irish people. Threw a little Kayla on you. All right, honey. Look it up. Why don't you drive to Rochester Sunday night? Big game.
Wish I could. I can't drive yet.
All right, next year.
Thanks, Kayla.
6 p.m. Sunday, by the way.
6 p.m. Sunday.
I'm going, and I'm in the
You going?
dunk tank.
Oh, you're in the dunk
Ahead of
tank.
time, trying to raise money. Anyone want to join me in the dunk tank?
How did you
Wease?
get that gig? By everyone else not volunteering? Because I remember getting that email. And
Bro,
deleting it.
I'm in a poker tournament. You know, I'm
Can
in a
I
big...
dunk you?
Sure. Go
Can
ahead.
you dunk him? Well, he's lining up for can you dunk him?
Can I dunk you, Easy?
No.
How much
if
is
you-
it to dunk? $1 a ball or something? I'm going to give my girlfriend a bunch so it looks like people are actually trying to dunk.
Do you know how much money they would make, Weeze, if you were in the dunk tank? Do you have any idea?
Much as people hate
That'd
my
be
ass,
unbelievable.
I'd be getting dunked.
And I love you, and I'd love to dunk you.
By the way, you know how I do it because I'm a professional. Bro.
You would talk some smack. You would make so much
I would
cash.
be calling people names. That's how you really do a dunk tank. Paulie ain't going to be able to make that move.
No, I won't.
I'm going to be calling people. When you go to the dunk tank trying to make money for charity, you call, hey, fatty.
Yep.
You can't throw the ball, you fat bastard. What's wrong? Who do you think? Look at your fat. Why don't you have another Salem hot dog, you fat pig? And they'll be throwing balls. They'll be trying to kill me. And I'll make all that money for the pink. For the pink. Can we take a break? You got to leave or anything?
No,
You
I'm
want a bagel?
hanging out.
Oh, you hanging? All right. Let me take a break with Sister Alex Morgan. Is this a hit on the drive or anything?
Yeah, it's a hit right now.
Oh, it's a hit on the drive?
Yep.
What's the name of the band?
One Republic.
One Republic. I think I heard the dude say Abbey Road.
Yeah, I think he's talking about being in London. And,
Yeah.
yeah.
Throw a little Beatles relate that you weren't aware of.
I
in
wasn't.
there. Alex Morgan picked that tune. You know the lady from the World Cup soccer team from the Western New York.
Western New York Flash.
The Western New York Flash. We're not happy about that, but that has to be the name. We would have liked the Rochester Flash, but we'll be happy enough. They have a game Sunday, 6 o'clock. Paulie will be getting dunked. If I go bad in poker, I might get dunked, but please don't let me go bad.
Are you going to be there?
But I hope not. You know, because that means
well, if you're out,
yeah.
though.
Alex is
All
looking for a
right.
guarantee, or she's looking for an on
Yeah,
there. It looks
I
sounds
mean-
like she's trying to get you to.
No, I mean, I'll come. She just wants to see if the charity get a lot of money.
Yeah,
No, I'm
definitely.
Which I
trying to
don't
dunk
blame her.
you.
Oh, it's I got a new best friend. Listen, I want to ask you a question.
Okay.
Me and your dad bonded up a little bit.
I see.
I know
saw
you don't
that.
want him on here, but check this out.
You got so excited on break. You said something about poker, and then poker was thrown on, and you ran out there to talk about poker.
Because he's a dude.
Yeah, yeah.
He's a player. He's a player. He knows guys. He
How'd
plays.
it go? How'd it go out there?
Well, here's the thing. I'm going to be interviewing a guy that's won $5 million playing poker, and your dad's familiar with the fella. I was thinking he might enjoy interviewing the guy with me, but if you don't want to,
Oh man.
this is a cool. This guy's been all over TV.
I'm sure my dad
World
would love
Series,
that, but
World Series of poker. Now, I see. I got to explain some of this. You cool, honey?
okay.
Let me just explain. I mean, there's no way for your 22-year-old brain to be anywhere near my, I don't want to say the number. It's scared the crap out of you, how long I've been on the planet.
It's a lot.
But, see, to me, like I was telling your old man, I mean, you're over here with Brooksy, who's similar, same age as you, and Paulie's in the neighborhood. But a lot of my listeners can identify with your pappy. And to me, I was just telling them, bro, I couldn't even imagine watching the TV and seeing that girl being my daughter.
That's where I go because I have a daughter. I start thinking, man, how cool would that be?
I couldn't even imagine. Then I go, bro, what was that like when you were? And he goes, well, I didn't see it on TV because he was there, right?
Yeah. He was there every single
there.
game.
He was there.
Got to be the opposite of having your kid in rehab. It's just so cool. I'd be so proud.
Which I don't want to talk about.
Okay.
Because that's where I'm at. We're worrying about that. And this guy's looking at. So then I even asked him about, how bad was the loss? Because, I mean, people felt bad just watching TV.
I'm interested to hear this. What did he say?
Is really?
Yeah.
You don't know, really?
No.
The
He got lost.
Can I tell? This
He
is
got
what
lost.
I want. This is
Did
what
he
I want to
tell
tell.
you?
This is what I want to tell you. The dude, who by the way I really like a lot, has got nothing to do with being her dad. If I met the guy at the poker joint, the dude was so crushed, and you can imagine this, right? Where this is not a story. This is his daughter.
Crushed for his daughter?
Well, and for him,
Yeah.
for his daughter. It's
I can
his
see that.
blood.
Absolutely.
He was so crushed. Just don't forget how dramatic the end of that game was.
Oh, hell yeah.
You can't get more dramatic than that. World stage. I don't know how many million people were watching that, by the way.
Oh,
Do you know the number?
I don't know the exact number.
Well, it's worldwide,
Yeah,
so it was a
yeah.
sick number of people watching that game. People in Japan were watching. I forgot what time it was, like 5 a.m. or some crazy stuff. So anyway, so they lose the game. My boy misses the bus and wanders. He's crushed. He's wandering around and gets lost.
Oh.
And I can feel it. I can feel it. And, I just think it's really interesting I think it's really cool that he's here with you. I know you don't because we don't want. Well, I'm going to tell you, so I played some sports when I was young, not at any level. But it's funny because we talk about it often on the radio. My parents never saw me play one game. Today, because I got a million kids, we ain't allowed to miss anything.
Mm-hmm.
It went from no games to every single game we can't miss. And did your parents go to when you were a little kid?
Yeah, I mean, they definitely did. My dad was not a soccer advocate. He was baseball. He'll tell you that, he wanted me to play softball and not soccer. But once I told him, Dad, I want to play soccer, he went to referee lessons,
You're
coaching
kidding.
lessons,
He's a dude.
did the whole thing. And ever since then, went to all my games. And, my mom has obviously supported me from day one. And it's nice. My dad flew up last night, and he's
Oh, he
here for
just
the
flew
weekend.
up?
Yeah.
But here's the problem. I don't know if I should tell you, but I think I'm taking him to Turning Stone with me.
What? You're taking... Really?
His brother want to be in that tournament.
Oh.
Then we'll come back and dunk tank together. Anyways.
Yeah,
that's,
your dad should get in the dunk tank. That would be cool.
No.
That would not be cool. Are you trying to get out of it?
No.
No, I want to do it, but that's someone else.
What do you do, Wease, when Alex's dad is in the tournament? You're just kind of hanging around Turning Stone.
Wouldn't it be
looking for
funny
something
if
to
he
do.
won the tournament? $500,000.
That would be awesome.
Alex Morgan, ladies and gentlemen, what number are you on the team?
13.
What number were you on the thing?
13.
Oh, now why did you be a wise guy and pick that bad number?
13
There's
is
a
my
reason.
number.
When you were a little kid?
Yeah, ever since I was 14 years old, started playing competitively, that's been my number.
And you did know that it's supposed to be unlucky.
Really?
No, but you know.
Yeah.
It's you're supposed to avoid.
I think it's very lucky for me.
Obviously.
Is it?
You kidding me? That's your number. You know what? Today, the first person that goes to Physical Graffiti Tattoo Shop and wants a 13 tattoo, it's on me.
Nice.
Somebody wants to get a 13 tattoo for
Well,
Alex
I
Morgan.
think that I already beat everyone.
Oh my God, she's got.
Whoa, 13.
Oh my God, on the hip.
That's awesome.
On the hip. 13 written out.
Can I just say, Paulie has never been angry that you got that on the left side of your hip and not on the right? He's very upset.
Most people don't know that, so this is the first shot
Wow.
I've ever.
Scoop.
Exclusive. Can we get a photo and break it? Can we break the
That was
news?
a one-time deal.
That would be wow.
I have it photographed in my mind if anybody wants to ask me about it.
She's got a beautiful
Very nice tattoo.
script 13
Very cool.
on the hip ski.
Yep.
The left hip ski. All you people can imagine at the game. By the way, how many goals have you scored in the flat for the Flash?
What is it? 4?
How many assists? Do they count them?
Yeah. I don't know, 2.
Okay.
Oh, Wease, I hate
Do you
to do
think
this
you'd
to
have
you.
more? You think you'd have more if Abby? I don't want to say that.
If
I
Abby
hate-
what?
I hate to do this to you. We were, I think you do great interviews. I'm a huge fan of your interviews.
You're gonna don't make fun of me.
No, some of the guys were getting together, and we had just one thing we were wondering if you could just switch up a little bit. We were thinking, say there's an English muffin with peanut butter and jelly. We were thinking, could it be delivered after the interviews? Is there any
How
way?
much did I spit?
It was just when Alex came into the studio. She's like
Yeah.
basically famous, like professional athlete. She says to Wease has the biggest bite of English muffin, peanut butter, and jelly. And I just, I was so uncomfortable, I left. I was like, I don't even know what's going to happen. And so then for the first 4 or 5 questions, you did have peanut butter hanging from the top of your beard.
Why don't
your
tell a
beard
brother?
lip. I
It's
couldn't.
no
Why
big
don't
deal.
tell
I
a
mean, you
brother?
just talk to my dad. He has a full beard, and I'm
Exactly.
used to it. Saving it for later in there.
It's just.
Yeah. Thank you, honey. I don't want to. You're too young for me to do my joke that goes with that last line. By the way, I don't even want to get near it. I don't want to get near it, but I have used that many times, and I wish I could say what I used to call this my mustache, but I can't. And which leads me to the Hope Solo thing. You really don't know?
Oh, yeah.
Are we talking about
On the cover of a magazine. Have you heard this?
the cover of Sports Illustrated?
No.
ESPN
Or
magazine.
ESPN is it ESPN Body or just ESPN?
We're talking about ESPN Naked.
Yeah. Where
Is
the
that,
end
the
not
bo-
kidding
is that
you.
the body issue? I've heard about it. I have not seen anything.
Well, it hasn't happened yet.
Well, did she tweet a picture or?
No. It was just news. It was
Just news.
some-
Okay.
It was sent to all the all
Okay.
the radio stations, the whole thing.
That's a big deal.
I would say. I would
Very
say
big deal.
the only one of the Williams ladies has done it, and that's the only other person. And now they're going to this Hope. So what is she on the Abby team? She's on the Abby team.
She is, but she never fully recovered from her shoulder injury, so
Really?
she's not playing with the team right
So
now.
let me get this straight. As a semi-sports, I'm a big lady soccer fan now, though. That's for sure. I ain't missing the rest of the season because I know this chick number 13. I'm going to bring a big 13 sign. But so here's what happened on the TV that day as I was enjoying the game, and it was sick. So the girl gets hurt. This is what we see anyway. And she's doing, and now you know that some people have accused soccer players of faking. You've heard that crap, right? So she's rolling around and long time too. Then she gets up, and it doesn't seem to be a minute till they score the tying goal. You don't remember that? That's what happened for sure.
Are you talking
Basically,
about?
what I'm saying, the World Cup,
Yeah, which game?
the last
the-
game,
oh,
the
Japan.
Japanese game.
Okay.
So what I'm trying to say is, so she was injured.
Yeah.
I mean, to this day, you're saying. So she was injured, and then she had to do the shootout thing. Is that what you call them?
Yeah.
So she was hurting.
Well, I think that it was different injuries. I think this was.
She
her
had a
leg.
new one after that?
No, I mean she had shoulder surgery like I don't know, about a year ago, and I think this was her knee though that got banged up. But
why is she not playing now?
because her shoulder, she just had some problems during the World Cup and wants to rest it right now. You're gonna have to get her on the show. I don't want to speak for her.
No. But what I want to say is, it's really interesting because I think I got a new kudo for you. That you seem to be the only star of that team that's friggin' playing right now.
Abby is playing and coaching.
I thought she wasn't playing a
She
little
is
bit.
playing and
She
coaching.
She didn't play here that day.
Do you know there's a legit chance it could be Magic Jack versus Flash in Rochester for the championship game? I mean, there's a chance.
How sick would that be?
That would be amazing.
That's a sure. But by the way, that's a sure sellout. And I thought the tickets were tough before. Billy.
So wait, if the tie happens, that happens?
Hello, Alex. I'm a really big fan. Where you stand while you're up here in Rochester? Is it the Daisy by the highway?
What the hell did he say?
What's going on?
It was a creepy man asking where you were staying while you were in town.
Yeah.
If you'd like to just
If
tell
it was
him
the
that.
Daisy by the highway.
Yeah, it was,
If you'd like to give your address.
it's an old creeper.
I looked over to see if Paulie was still here. I thought he'd run out and changed his voice.